Hi everyone, SpiderMan here. So somebody's requested that I do a video of my full tarantula collection. So I'm going to work across the top here, down here. There's a couple just there, and some down here, and on the bottom shelf. So yeah, let's start on the top shelf just here, and here we go, everyone. So everyone, first up is my calciatum, my feather-legged baboon. She's around about a 4-inch female. Always out and about. Definitely out in the last month, 2 months or so. She doesn't really go in a court bark much. She seems to stay in this corner here. Next up is my 6-inch female Poecilotheria metallica. I've had her since a 1 centimetre sling. I had her in 2011. Absolutely beautiful. Next up is my Salmon Persimmania, my Venezuelan sun tiger. She's around about a 4-inch female. Looking beautiful. Next up is my Orthinaceous species Hattie Hattie. This one's a female. She's only around about the 2-inch mark. She's inside a court bark. Next up I have 2 Bumbacabalcas. One you can't really see, but this one, you can see this one because you can see the tunnel at the back, and there it is just there. The abdomens have both been fairly large in the last couple of months or so, so they ain't really going down much, so I haven't really been feeding them. So there's that one there. As I said, you can't really see the other one. Next up is my 2 Hydropalma hirsutum, the Amazon ribbed. There's a mature male there, and the female is at the back, but I'm not going to disturb her because I think she's laying a sack. Here I have my Ceropachypus minax. It's come out of its burrow, which is very, very strange. You don't really see them that often. Around about 2 inches. Here I have my Avic Minatrix. It's built a nice little tunnel at the back here. Around about the 2.5, nearly 3-inch mark now. I'm hoping it's a female, but I've tried to sex it, and it's always, the molt's always trashed. So he or she's just turning around there. Next up is my biggest tarantula in my collection, my Theraphosa apophysis, 9-inch female. And there she is, guys. As I said, around about an 8 to 9-inch female, pink-foot Goliath, largest tarantula in my collection. Next up is my P. azami. I think that's how you pronounce it. Very, very small, around about 1.5 inches, grows very, very slowly as well. Next up is my Harpactira porcipes. He or she, probably around about the 3.5-inch mark. She's just right in that corner there. So let's just show you the beautiful colours. There's that one. Next up is my Pachypus, the one I just fed today, my stout-legged baboon. I just fed that huge roach. Here I have my P. lugardi, about 3-inch female with a massive large abdomen. Here I have a 2-inch E. rufescens. Next I have my Brachypalma ablossom, Honduras curly hair, my LP, which everybody's got to have an LP in their collection. I have 2 Orthinaceous philippinus. They're probably there's one just there. You can just see in its burrow there, around about 1 inch, nearly 1.5 inches. Can't see this one at all. So next up is the Brachypalma albiceps. There she is there, everyone. Brachypelma albiceps, around about a 4-inch female, looking absolutely beautiful. Next up, I have a couple of haplospecies Columbia large form, around about the 1.5 inch mark. I'm not going to take the lids off because they're that so fast, it's unbelievable. Next up is my Viasalopes, my Singapore Blue, looking absolutely beautiful, especially after her molt. She molted 8 days ago. Gave her a nice large roach yesterday, so she's looking absolutely beautiful. And down here I have my species Kilobrachy species Electric Blue, which is not out today. Oh, we have a molt in the collection. It's my Heterothyli gabasinensis, female. These are a dwarf species, so they only get to around about the 2.5 inch mark. She's probably in her burrow somewhere. Here I have a Haplocosmia Himalaya, around about 1 inch as well. This one is my Sea Hoggy, around about 1 inch as well. That's the Darth Wolf Spider babies and 2-inch female. Here I have my D. Dasmanensis, around about a 2.5 inch female. I have my Grammosola pulchra. I know these are a slow growing anyway, but I reckon this one's definitely a female. I did have a male, which was around about the 3 inch mark, and they're coming from the same egg sac, and he's grown a lot quicker than her. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up is my Brachypelma vagans, Mexican red rump. Around about the 3 inch mark, I'd say. Not too sure if it's male or female just yet. Next is my 2 Pamphobeteus maculae. There's one just there, and there's the ones at the bottom there. These have actually been sold, so I'm not going to disturb them much longer. Next up is my Otomus shoidy, but I've tried to see if I can find it, but it's right stuck down its burrow. And the last part, I have my Embalfori, which she is never out. She's around about a 4 inch female. The oldest tarantula in my collection is my Grammosola porteri. She's about 25 years old. I've had her 21 years. I bought her in 1995. That's around about a 3 inch juvenile. She's around about 5 inches now, so she's the oldest tarantula in my collection, doing really, really well. Next up is my Olytheli Veosilla dwarf chestnut. She's around about the 2.5 inch mark, but I can't see her at the moment. And last but not least, the last one in the collection is my Canthoscuria geniculata, 8 inch female. Bought her back in 2011. That's a 3 inch juvenile, so she's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that was my full collection, and thanks for watching, everyone.